What is up? Oh, wait. Yeah, it's working. It's working. All right. Well. I meant to start way earlier than this. And then I went to go get some Dave's hot chicken. And when I walked there, it was fine. It was completely fine. I actually even have the Dave's hot chicken. Let me just do this. I don't want to make the screen any smaller to show my face, but basically, I went to Dave's hot chicken, and when I came back, like not even when I came back, well, I was male Jellicent. Here we go. Oh my gosh, live on stream. This is my last. This is the last guy I need. This guy right here. This gentleman. Howdy. Nice to meet you. I ain't had a chance to talk with anyone in what feels like ages. Can't find a human for the life of me. There are far fewer Pokemon about than before, and I'm getting so hungry, I don't know what to do with myself. What's that now? You're fixing things up around here, so Eric, do you want to come back? Well, I declare. That's a mighty fine thing for you to do. Love to hell yeah, however I can. Oh, I'm suddenly feeling all kinds of motivated. Alright, well, a lot of the building's already done, Jellicent. That is the last Pokemon that we needed. So we're officially... I mean, not done with the DLC, because like I still have to get a bunch of recipes, and... Well, speaking of recipes, let's go check the Pokemon Center. So glad that got caught on stream, though. Been waiting for... It feels like forever for him, but I guess it's only been about a week. A stamp. This is like my third decorative Pokeball, so that's nice. I like that. Okay. So, I need to make the road that goes to the Pokemon Center, or not Pokemon, the gym. I finished this up, by the way. I extended this by one, which took, by the way, forever. But this, I think the main portion of the gym, I'm gonna call it, oh, you know what? No, it's not done. I just remembered. I'm gonna make an arch. Big archway in here. I think that'll look really good. And if it doesn't look good, like, you know, we can always just scrap it. But I'm thinking I'm gonna need marble. Oh, you know what? I need my trash can. My trash can. And... yeah, I still have a trash can. Nice. We need to visit a Dream Island. Because... wait, I think the event might be... not going anymore. I didn't get a little notification, but let me check my Withering Wasteland. And hopefully it's still going. If not, I really messed up because yesterday, I mean, I went to a Dream Island, but I didn't collect anything but, I mean, I collected a few Prism Scales, but certainly not a lot. I thought it was going till the 19th. I could be wrong, though. Let me see. I don't know if... It's still going on. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're chilling. Let's then go to the Bubbler Basin. Let's... oh, actually, is there not... maybe there's a better Pokemon. Maybe there's a better island we can go to, because we do already have kind of everything we need. I guess we could always... no, I believe this makes the most sense, so we can pick up some more Twisty Pillars if they're there. And that's it. So let's just go to it. Let's go. What are we doing? All right, let's go to Oh, no. On the way to the Dream Island. And also, worth mentioning is that I might do some terraforming today if there's time after the arch. Whole thing behind the arch, though, is that we need to, like, it needs to be big enough. I don't know. It's gonna be a process figuring out the arch. So that might take the entire stream. We'll see. Also, I mean, I should go to bed at some point tonight, right, guys? Right, guys? All right. I guess it also makes sense to kind of do pearls. Not me treating seaweed the same way that I used to treat trees in the Arcanine Cloud Island, or Dream Island. I kind of want to find a use or like a little build for the grapes, and I still have not yet. Like, the sea grape stalks still don't look good to me in really anything yet. I wish we could put them on like a, I don't know, like a trellis. Probably gotta start getting whatchamacallit. Orange coral as well. I don't know why it takes me so long to think of things sometimes, man. It's either the, well, I don't want to assume. A bike poster. Sick. I feel like I've already gotten all the different kinds or colors of the small coral. But I don't know. It does feel like you can kind of never have too much of this stuff. Just because it's like, I mean, I really haven't even started decorating with any of the natural stuff yet, so. Oh no. Still weird that that happens underwater. Some iron supports, that's always nice. Do I have to get the other flowers through the Pokemon Center? Like, I've only ever seen 2 types of flowers on this Dream Island. Like, it'd be also, they need to just upgrade the rototiller so I can just scoop up all the flowers instead of like piecemealing them one by one or just grabbing the seeds. Which, I don't know, I guess the seeds are fine. Excellent. Some twisty pillars. What we really want, though, is the twisty pillar recipe. Although, we're kind of done with twisty pillars in the main portion of the build, so I don't need them, but if I wanted them, I can't make them yet, so it's kind of a bummer. Alright. Let's go look for some scales. Forgetting that I can just kind of suck things up as Lapras as well. Can Lapras interact with the Pokeballs? No. Exclusively a non-Lapras thing. Wish you could kind of change directions of Lapras as well as she's sucking things up. I don't know that I have the recipe for decorative plates either, and I kind of want that. This I do want. I feel like I don't see these that often. I also want a new fossil Pokemon with whatever the next DLC is. Looks like we didn't get... I mean, obviously we didn't get enough fossil Pokemon. We should have gotten Kabuto and Kabutops from this one since they're the water fossil. Though I guess... Is there another water fossil? I guess technically Relicanth, but... Not a fossil Pokemon. I mean, it is, but it isn't. Oh, look at all the cool stuff. I love cool stuff. I do like that they've started putting the temperature changers inside of the Dream Islands now. That's a convenient item for sure. Also, I guess I could have mined here yesterday for iron, huh? Kind of a lot. They're probably... Oh, I wonder if there's Pokemetal beneath the surface here. I bet there is, but... Okay. Let's blow this popsicle stand. I think I've gotten pretty much everything I wanted from here. I did like that cave system. That was a good one. wonder if I have to go to the Withered Wasteland Pokemon Center in order to get the stuff. It just, I don't know why they wouldn't make it. Oh, actually, I do know why they wouldn't make it the Bubbly Basin Pokemon Center. I bet they wanted the event to be for even people that haven't completed the Bubbly Basin yet. Like, so if you just got the game, because Withered Wasteland is the first one that you would have fixed up. Well, no. Does the event, is the event for people that haven't bought the DLC? I don't know. Well, okay, yeah, sorry. Even if they have bought the DLC, there's no reason to suspect that they might not have gotten this part of it done. I bet it is kind of weird, though, for anybody that has just gotten the game and hasn't unlocked, say, I don't know, Skylands or something like that, to get Bubbly Basin before the Skylands of the Ridges. All right, let's exchange some of these bad Larrys. I don't think... Actually, I'm going to buy two more swim rings. One... Yeah. Going to buy more swim rings. Let's buy two small swim rings and two large swim rings, which are, by the way, inner tubes. I don't know what we're doing by calling them swim rings. I have known 0 people in my life that have ever called these swim rings. Maybe it's a regional thing. I don't know. Yeah, I do. So I've seen some pictures too with people that have like an obscene amount of floating lanterns. And I wonder, like, are they just getting... They had to have time skipped, number one. But two, like, maybe they're getting more lanterns than anything else or something. I mean, obviously they're getting more lanterns than anything else, but like maybe they... Like, because even if you farm your entire Dream Island, you still only get, 100 and some odd prism scales. So even if you ignore the other items, you're only getting 10 lanterns per trip. And the event doesn't last that long, but I've seen people, it seems like hundreds of them, but it might have just been spacing too. All right, let's organize the inventory just a smidge, and then going to start work on the arch. And then if there's time, we'll work on the road. And I thought about this for a while now, but so when I was like kind of testing out how things felt, I think I'm actually going to drop the road down 1 so that there's a stairs, like at least 1 row of stairs to get into the gym. Because I think that'll make the overall build look better, but then also it adds some like sunkenness to the road itself, and we can always raise other portions of the road as well to kind of show that elevation. I think that'll look good. All right, let's... Wait, is this a junk drawer? This looks like a junk drawer. It's got nothing in it like a junk drawer. There's some stuff we can just organize right now, though. I don't even know. Are grapes used in any like actual recipes, or? I bet they are, but it's like smoothie recipes pretty exclusively. Let's drop off our paint too. We're not going to need paint for at least a little bit. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to paint the marble of the arch, though. So I think we're probably good on that front. Is this one full? No. Oh, wait. Lampions don't go there. I got a bunch of the... I still don't have the recipe for it, but I did get a bunch of the wavy roof stuff because I tore down that building in the background. Thankfully, I got that. Oh wait, this stuff goes. This all goes. I kind of sort of got like a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna put in the extra twisty pillars in here. Oh, I'm gonna go here now. So yeah, I got a bunch of extra material from tearing that down, which is nice. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna spend just a little bit of time doing because I feel guilty about it, and we're gonna build Smearu a little shack. It's not gonna raise his happiness level, I don't think, at all. But because it rains, and I'm always just like, poor guy. Oh wait, go there. Actually, none of these went here. I'm a silly goose. This is only for, yeah, man-made blocks. Natural blocks will go over here. Got some stairs. Nope. I meant to put that away with the generator. In the Withered Wasteland, it wasn't so much of a big deal because there were other, like, things that Smearu could potentially... Oh, and it's raining right now. That Smearu could, like, get himself into. Like, he could, take cover, but, like, out here, it's just, he's got... It's bad. I don't know who's littering shells either, but thank goodness. Because that means we can make all the plaster in the world. I don't know what it is, but the litterers and the, like, mons that are good at carving and stuff are way better here than in my pallet town. I don't know if that's just because of how I organized them or what, but these guys are no slackers. Twisty pillar recipe? Okay. All right. No, it's close. It's close. All right, let's... Let's build you... Okay. Alright, I'm thinking just, like, right up here somewhere. Let's grab actual building materials, I guess. There should still be, like, light and airy because he needs a view. Kind of door. Probably just one of these. Probably not stone fencing. Well, yeah, maybe some stone fencing, actually. A couple of these. Some of these. Let's get some blocks. Just in case. I'll take these. All right, that should really be enough. All right, Smearu, old pal. I'm just gonna leave those there. We should probably make him something that, like, isn't gonna make him soaked. Nothing fancy. Thinking that's probably fine. Oops, did not mean to do that. Just some stone fencing. We'll do a window here. Or actually, no, let's do. I don't think I like the window there. In all honesty, I think I like fence pretty much all the way around. It's like, what's the difference between, you know, it'll be, you know, open to the elements or whatever. And then one of these, and voila, little area. And then like this. Something like that. Alright, is that enough cover? Probably not, huh? I don't have enough of those either. Okay. We'll make, I don't know, 15 more stone roofs. That should do it. Okay, ditto. And then it's gonna need some items to move in there. I don't know. He's basically a dog, right? What would a dog want? Give him a bench. Do we have any beds? Oh, we have a straw bed. Probably give him a campfire. Or fire pit, I mean. I don't think I have anybody to light that, though, so I'll get some other thing. I could give him some planters. He's already gonna get... Oh, you know what? I think the bed's fine just as is because he's gonna get all this stuff. We'll move it with him. Alright, and then... You know what? Let's give... I think a porch really makes sense. Even though technically that kind of looks like a porch. Do we worry about a porch? I don't know that we do. Alright, this is your porch. Okay, ditto. I feel like you knew where I wanted to place it. You just couldn't. All right. Let's place the bed. Kind of not a lot of space, huh? I mean, you should be fine. Right, if I place this here. I forgot it doesn't actually need to be a house. Because technically, he's good at the atelier? Atelier? Oh, I'm gonna get you some steps. That doesn't look right without steps. I'm also gonna sub out the stone fencing on the outside with that. Concrete steps, it's fine. All right, come on, pal. We would need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more pieces of wood to make it match all the way around, so I think I'm good on that. We can have some of these. And then we'll put that. Oh, you know what? There's actually a perfect spot for it. Didn't see it. Alright, then I'll get you some flowers. That's it. Not get anything else. Oh, I guess a light too. It's gotta be a light that doesn't need a light source, which I think this is one. And then some flowers. I guess you could have a tree too. No reason not to. We'll do these. Oh, I forgot that bushes can't go in the planters. Which is, by the way, silly. They fit. They should fit. It's only flowers, right? Do I have any extra flowers? I guess I do. Alright. Yeah, come on. Alright. Okay, you now don't have to stand out in the rain if you don't want to. You certainly can. It looks like you were doing, but you don't have to. I've done my job. Okay, let's make some marble. I think that's the main thing we're gonna use for the arch. I'll probably need more than 200, but we'll start out with 200 just to see. And then I think I need more Primarina statues. But honestly, I'm not entirely sure how this arch is going to turn out. Because it could look good to have the Primarina statues in the arch somewhere, but also they're kind of clunky. So it might not make sense to have them. I don't know. I don't even know. Did I put them in here? Probably. Oh, let's grab... I guess we can grab some of this stuff too. Since I'm gonna end up needing it anyway. Did I not have Primarina statues over here? If I don't have any over here, I know where I can find some. Just be kind of a pain. Let's grab all the twisty pillars, because they kind of make sense. Same thing with those. I do like the stately flooring, so it might be used in the arch somewhere, somehow. I'm struggling to think of where protruding wall would go. Okay, I'm gonna head back to Pallet Town because I'm like pretty sure that all of my Primarina statues are in Pallet Town somewhere. Specifically in the back far left corner. I think there's like 3 of them? 3 or 5, can't remember. Ugh. I don't even know what I'm gonna do for my Pallet Town, man. Part of me is just like, should just be like a regular city. The other part of me is like, I should do something insane in Pallet Town. I'll tell you one thing for sure is happening in Pallet Town. I'm getting rid of the temples. I wonder, can you rebuild the temples elsewhere? Like if I tear them all down, I purchase another one and make it? I guess I could just kind of look and see like block for block what they are, but that'd take a while. And they don't look that good to want to do that too. Oh no, I'm not seeing the Primarina statues. I thought they were back here for sure. Interesting. Do I not have any more recipes to unlock? I feel like I do. I mean, I guess not. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? But also, where are my Primarina statues? If I were a Primarina statue, where would I be? Interesting. Stream is now going to be called Search for the Primarina statue. Here's the thing. I would make more. They're expensive. Like, I think it's like 5 rare Pokemetal each. That's kind of crazy. Maybe I put it with just general furniture. Yes, I did. Okay, they're there. Let's also grab some Horsey fountains. Those could look good as well. I'll grab some of these. I don't think bridge planks or the new roofing item makes a ton of sense. Maybe Magikarp. Some benches could look good. Some benches for sure. Let's grab some of these. Some of these. Some of this. No, not that. Maybe a couple of these. Some of these. One of these. A couple of these. Like those. This. A couple of those. Some of these. A couple of those. Might as well grab these. Okay. Now, the only thing is, like, with a lot of that stuff, I don't really want to use a ton because... Oh, I did put the twisty pillars in here. Ooh, could iron frames look good? If they were painted white. Ooh. Do I have the recipe for iron frames? Because they could look really good if in like a modern techie arch. I might have to make some of those. Definitely taking these. I don't think I'll use pipes in any capacity. Alright, can I... Yeah, is iron frame in blocks, or is it building? If I even have the recipe. Which is looking like I don't. Oh man, I really want the iron frame recipe now. Sheesh. I'm tempted to not build the arch until I have the iron frame recipe, just to see. We do have sleek steps, and I think those are going to look really good. Potentially. I do think probably painted a certain way. So I will kind of go to Smearu before I head out with some paint. Nothing else is speaking of. Maybe some of these. Okay. Yeah, do I don't... Waiting for iron frame seems like it might take a while. I mean, I guess I could always look in other people's islands and stuff for the recipes off stream. I would do it on stream, but it would just be a kind of a hassle. You know how we feel about hassles. Oh, we probably should take some of the new floating lanterns. Especially since they don't use electricity. Definitely gonna need some of this pattern stone, and I should probably make some pattern stone wall. Some of this, some of this. We already had marble. I don't know why I made so much. Dang. Okay. I did discover that I like the painted, the pop art wall painted white. Gives a good look. Let's grab some, wait, do I need any? Probably grab a little bit of white rock. Did I not put all the lanterns in here? Or did I grab them all? No? I should have a ton of lanterns. Did I put them in the furniture? Yes. Oh, I thought I had more than that too, if I'm being completely honest. I only have 12. I'm gonna have to really grind for those tomorrow too. Okay. Do I wait for... Alright, let's just see. Let's just see what we're thinking. Because, like, also... iron frames could look weird. Right? Like, we don't want it to be too technological here. Because the rest of it is, like, very light techno. So... I'm thinking... maybe while I figure the arch out, these go. Are we... okay, you know what? I just need to start. I just need to start. So... well, first, the distance. Let's mark out the middle pillar. Just my rock to do that. So whatever I do on one side... I mean, really, the way it could work is that I just figure out how it looks on one side, and then I just mirror it on the other, because it should be equidistant. And then I'm thinking if it starts here, it'll look pretty good. So midway up. All right, let's do maybe something like this. And I'm thinking like if that gets added there. Something like this. Then maybe one of these. Then I don't want to like sandwich it maybe. No, it's already gonna look a little weird. Let's do. Let's go back to replacing that. Well, actually, it might have been the right call to. Well, let's actually try marble. And then this one. And maybe instead of this, it's like pillar. Did that look good? Oh, I don't hate that. Offer it. Let's do. Like this. Very crude first pass. I mean, we'll pretty it up. I do want to see how this kind of looks. So if we did 2 more, so that would be 2. Then it'd be a third, right? And then that would go up to. Stop, Ditto, please. Just can you? Really? Okay. All right. You're gone. You're gone. Okay, I said you're gone. Sheesh. Stupid. Pulling teeth. It is so... Well, I guess it's not that strange that you couldn't have both. So if that went... This would be 2, and then you'd still have 1 for the middle. Stop. That. Oh, you know what would actually look good as the corner posts for this is the big nugget. Ooh, or I bet the twisty pillar lowers here would look good. I got that round shape to them. So it would be that. Kind of don't like that. So first, I think that the base needs a bit more working. So like that already looks a little bit better. And then maybe it like comes out like that. Something like that. How would it look? Okay. Let's get rid of this real quick. And I think I'll get rid of this. So even if I did that on the other side, it still doesn't... Still would not look really right. Under, maybe? I mean, I think yes, and Like if I was to do it like that on all of them, I think that would look, well, yeah, let's just see how that looks. It's pretty simple change. That already kind of looks better, but there's still, like, I definitely don't like something about it, and I think it's the disconnectedness. Maybe it's like this, that. No, I think I don't love the pillars in between. And almost like the spacing kind of looks good. Like they just keep the spaces, because that almost feels a little bit more delicate. But then, like this feels awkward. And also, I think it's like it's definitely more of like a slant than an arch per se. So I think it needs to like go at a different angle, kind of. So let's try up here instead of over. That work? No, I think maybe over from there. What's up, Y Squad? How's it going? So how about that? I think that's a slightly better shape. And now need to get rid of this. It's awkward. Now, okay, yeah. Maybe get rid of this. Okay. Is there a world where I build the Pokeball houses there? I don't think so. That'd be too much. Maybe. Maybe instead of, because this, yeah. Instead of going over then up, it needs to go up then over. I'm doing all right. I'm just trying to figure out how to build an arch in this game. At least a bigger one. I think there's, the prefab ones, but. Fine. So that would be this one. This one. How's that for an arch? Well, I don't hate it, but maybe like this is a bit better. Yeah, I think that's probably the best. So let's try to, I do kind of want to see what this looks like on the other side, so. These things are so difficult to destroy. no reason. Okay, let's do. Okay, I think that does look a little bit better. Now, I want to see... Okay. So, I've got some... Let me just... There's a couple of things I think I want to try. So, if that's the main layout... It could look good to, like... Pitch it up. This is kind of what I was saying, too, with the iron frames. If they were painted white, it could kind of look good here. But I think... Bench... There we go. I forgot to paint the sleek steps, too. Where'd the bench go? Okay. And then... I mean, maybe it's... We do 2. Oh, this certainly doesn't look good. Well, actually... If we got rid of these 2... Put this in the middle... Oh, it's... Well, for whatever reason, I thought it was 3 spaces wide. Alright, what about having this here? Oh, actually, I think maybe this here could look good. But then, no, because the angle would be wrong. Unless it was this way. No, it'd have to be in, like, kind of embedded almost into the wall, so it would have to be... In order for that angle to make sense, it would have to be... I don't think there's a way it does make sense, because, like, even this way... Oh, I guess right there would be fine. Yeah, let's try it. I mean, worst case, we can always get rid of it, but... These pillars are easy enough to replicate that I'm not worried about forgetting how they go. Where did I say? Right here? No. Here, here, here. I think I can see. How much space do I actually need for this? Okay. That could look fine. And then we just want the same thing here. So it ends right below the thingy. I don't have a better way to say that. out this way a bit. Something like this. Oh, I think that kind of looks good. That. I think if I got rid of this one, would it be weird? Yeah. I think it needs to be at least 2 there on the first one. Because of that, I mean, I think we can actually make this work without. And then I think I need to go make some more iron benches in order to like fully test. But I don't think this makes a ton of sense. It's like too small, I think. Also, how do these look if they were, I guess we gotta paint them to see. But I think this could also work in conjunction with that. Let's go paint some stuff and get some more iron benches. Or, I think there might be garden benches. I should probably turn them around, too. I'm thinking about it. Garden chair, got a bench. Okay. Ooh, that uses it a lot. It's okay. I think I should still have some more iron ore laying around somewhere. Alright, let's go paint. Hopefully it's not too much paint, but it probably is 1 per or a couple per. We need to paint these garden benches. 2 per, it's crazy a little bit. But that's fine. Maybe we paint paint a couple pink. Paint like 4 of them pink. Yeah. I said 4, I meant 2. I think that kind of looks good. But I do wonder, in the context of this, would it not be better to have it all white? I think it would. Whew. Just enough. Alright, that should do it. Okay, so we have this. And let's... We need... Ooh, I bet more of this stuff would look good too. Yeah, it probably would. Actually, no, because it's not like it. There's only a little bit of nature in it as a total. So like, I don't need to go out of my way to make it overly like overgrown or anything like that. Let's do backwards benches. There you go. Yeah. I think that looks just a bit better. About here. That could make sense. So it could also make sense here, though. Okay. I want something that, like, kind of curves to it. Like this. Well, first off, what is that? I don't really like that. Stone fencing. How about these? Kind of small comparatively. Kind of like that. Oh, didn't want to delete that. Frickin' ditto. First, I think that, I mean, we definitely need something there. How does this look? No. I wish we could turn it side. If we could turn it sideways, I think it would look good. This? Well, if I put that and this. No. And then I think we add some supports. What about this? No, what about this? Yes. What about this? Ooh, I kind of like that. Can we do double benches? Wait, what about this? Into pop art wall. That looks kind of good. That does look kind of good. Okay. So, but the only thing is that now it's not coming all the way to here. I'm thinking maybe we could put something there that's like a centerpiece. But I like that by itself. Where? White antique wall. Middle? I don't think it's even painted differently. Okay, don't like it as its own thing. Maybe this. No. Maybe just... Or maybe just marble. Also thinking like that probably looks. Oh wait, let's do it on the other side. Ah, of course. Right, because I'm not standing right in front of it. I think that looks pretty good. They definitely need painted though. Is it white or yeah, white. Which means I'll have to get even more white paint, but that's fine. Is there a world where I do double bench? I don't think so, not yet anyway. Alright, what about these guys? Do they go anywhere? If I do that, though, the bench won't connect well. For sure. About this. This here. Plus want it to be more grand. Yeah, I think the clock tower's too big. I think the gold kind of doesn't go well here. Oh, it could though. No, I don't think it does. Even if that was white. The only way that works is if I can paint the, about this. I kind of like that's a little accent. Certainly nice. Ooh, or... I mean, really... I don't think so. I think... What about this? I'm just so curious as to how white frames would look at the bottom. I don't really love that, actually. Can I try maybe... Look, they're coming out. And I do like this. So I think that's good for that, but I also think that specific block needs something. is. Oh, it could be this. Wait, how would this look? Let's run on top of that. I think it's like a little bit too much. I think this is going to be too clashy on the lights. Well, no, I don't like how the third one goes into the thing. Oh, I've got the perfect piece for... Oh, yeah. We gotta get a Gyarados fountain right in the middle here. I think that would look dope. And then... I just have to figure out what piece goes... And then I think that would come out a little too. So something like... I mean, the back piece doesn't really matter. Could be anything. I think it comes out a bit though, like there. And then I think we would want something in the middle here. Do I do Horsey fountain here? The spacing is so awkward for it. So it would have to... No. Well, no. That's pretty classic. Alright, let's go grab a Gyarados fountain. In the meantime, I'll think of what on earth I need to do. Ooh, recipe? Recipe for a cushion bed, baby. Nice. I mean, would I have liked it to be the Iron Frame recipe or the Twisty Pillar recipe? Sure. Alright, Jellicent, pal, you are in the way. Wow. Okay. Crazy. I just need it. Thank you. Alright. Let's grab probably 5 rare Pokemon. That's gonna cost. Hopefully it doesn't cost any more than 5 rare Pokemon. I don't think it will. Then again, it might. Also, do I not have another Gyarados fountain somewhere? I thought I did. Oh well. Wait, is there one in the temple? Could be kind of helpful. Some water weeds. No. Okay. Yep, 5 rare Pokemon, it's crazy though. Alright. And now Now that I'm thinking about it, the Gyarados fountains would have gotten hard elsewhere in the build. Oh well. That's fine. It's fine. Now that I'm also thinking about it, I think the clock tower would have been dope in some other places. Okay. No, it needs to be one up. For sure. For sure, for sure. Where? I wonder if there's a trick to getting it to have water. Oh, maybe? Ooh, maybe. Hold on. What if I did? Okay, okay. An idea is bubbling in my head. The top here. Antique pillar. And then what if it was like... I don't know. The thought process is like maybe this. And then... something like this, this. Okay, and then... maybe I do put it one back. Stop. Or maybe, okay. This comes down, well. I think that could actually have probably stayed, but. Something like, first of all, I do like these for the bottoms. Well, I don't love that. Maybe I gotta figure out the bench placement a little bit better. Or maybe, could I do 6 steps from there to there? Does that look weird? Yes, it does. If I did that. Oh, then it's kind of like it makes a heart. I actually love that. Yeah, I think that looks really good, actually. Kind of really happy with that. Like, surprisingly. Okay. Let's do that. Maybe this. I need to, what, do I have any on me? I need to grab some water to test. Anywhere will do. I think my idea is maybe to have like a water curtain, maybe, as an entrance. I think that could look good. Or at least a fountain. It's a water gem, you know. Oh, a water ring around the top could go hard. I would normally do fresh water for something like this, but I don't want, if it goes into the regular water at all, I don't want it to look different. then I'm thinking, what if around the top was like a trough, and oh man, can I? Okay, first I need to test. Can the roof support water? If I should have grabbed glass panes. I didn't. Because I like how flat that is. But if it can't support the water with the glass panes, I don't really want it. That hold water. It's kind of the test. Interesting. So you can't even place the water on a roof set. Okay, okay. Well, could I... Oh, I should have tested that. Okay. So then... What now? Can I put water there and it stay? If it can't stay, that's not the end of the world. I just need to figure out how to control it. Interesting. Okay. So it doesn't automatically go beneath the roof. Okay. Interesting. So it automatically flows from there as if it were a flat. So does it count as a wall then? It's got to. It's got to count as a wall. Okay, so let's try 2 layers of glass then. See if that works. I do want to try crushing here, 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 here. Seeing if that'll hold water. Okay, it does. Interesting. Unless so if I destroy this, it'll flow out. Yeah. Okay. So, do I like this the most as a pool though? So this is important though because that means that the stone, like the roofing pieces, can hold as a bottom, which is nice. So then technically, I would only need maybe some supports. All right. Also, Does the Gyarados fountain work? Yes. Okay. Then my thought process is, I don't love... Wait, what? Oh, interesting. Interesting. If I take the top portion off, it'll definitely spill out. I do like that. It'll actually, if I take this bottom out... Ooh. Like a long way to fall, though. So now my thought process is, if I can get water to come down here, it might look good. Actually, I think that'd be too... Not too weird, but... I kind of want to raise this up to make the water thing all the way around. No. I think it looks good as is. But... Can I place curtains there? I can. Okay. Interesting. Can I place these? No. So what happens if I... Okay, got a column of water. Oh, wait. If I... Wait a second. If I do this... There's also a world where I have it flowing... Okay, I've got an idea then. What's that? Do it like that. Is there a world where it could come out to the sides like this? Not... Oh, okay, did I? If that would have ruined the water, I would have been upset. Upset spaghetti. Okay, so that's part of it. But now we only want... I really only want it to flow off of this side and this side. How do I? Maybe if I put this here. Wait. If I do this. And then... Or even... Okay, I want to do this. This, maybe? spaces, though. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. Well, it does, yeah, because I want it to be more than one space wide for the entrance. So we have to. Before I do that, I just want to make sure that gotta grab more water now. So wait, I think the easiest way is to just have it here and there. Right, so something like this. If let's try that. Not quite. Oh wait, maybe. I add a roof piece there. Not end it. Okay. And I found out that I cannot place the water directly on a roof piece. So that would work. Need it to only okay. Maybe. Now, well, 3 could look fine. Or Or actually, no. The only thing is we don't want 3. We only if we have anything 2 is fine. We can't have 3. So we placed it there. So all we need to do is here. No, because that causes that. What about placing it here? No. Placing it. Oh. That we don't want. Water's there. What about if we last paint off? Yeah. Now if I delete that wall, it'll come crashing down, right? Yes. Do I like that? Even if that were on both sides, it looks a little weird. So then my thought is like, do I have it all the way down? Could look fine. Maybe I only wanted the one though. I do think one looks just a little bit better. But then it does make me kind of want to put one per pillar. If I had one coming down on this one, and this one, and I think there might be a way to do that if I get some extra water bottles. So we'll see. I think it is a little weird to not have the bottom there. So even though the Primarina statue might not turn out the best, I think that this is still a better looking overall. Though now it's like, why wouldn't I just lower this by 1? I think I would. Shouldn't be in the same space, so I think so. So I think if I can get some golden nuggets. Yeah, this space is unoccupied technically, so it should be fine to put a gold nugget there. Which I do think would look good. That. Now, can I figure out how to do the same thing over here? The answer is yes. So, this has to go. Oh, wait, what? Huh. Why do I not need glass there? We're gonna figure that out. Oh, wait, that cannot be it, right? It's not. Okay. I don't know why that was acting so weird then. Let's do this. Okay. Now, is this side exact kind of... Okay, let's put... I just grabbed all the water I had. No, not what I wanted. Okay, we do need glass on the back end of that. And then... Okay, let's put... That water technically starts there. But I think we can do it off. By adding this. Oh, okay. No, that'll get rid of the water completely, apparently. Okay. Which... That was easier, okay. Do two. did this. Okay, hold on. What if I... Yeah. So then, technically, this should work here. Yes. Okay. Aha. And then... Do I want water on this one is the thing. I don't know what I do. Oh, how does it look for just two? It could look a bit better. Maybe it just comes out over here. I'm starting to regret the Pre-Marina decision here. So the 2 definitely looks good. Maybe this isn't like this. Yeah, maybe it's like... I think the Pre-Marina's gotta go. It's a good thought. It's a good thought, but I think structurally it just makes way more sense to have it flat. So, like this. 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 And then let's add in the rest of this pillar. Well, actually, there's still might be... What if I did this in the middle of the pillar? Could that look alright? I guess there's only one way to find out. So that's like... Thoughts are here. Into this. Turn sideways. Yeah. And then maybe the regular pillars. You could try twisties, but I don't... no, I think it's too skinny, number one. And number two, the contrast is going to look good. So, like, I think we get this. Where? Like that. No, I think. Let's try to make this then. Let's do. Okay, maybe Pokeball. Pokeball wall here. No. I hate that. I don't think I love that this is chunked out though. So maybe replace the chunk here. Also, could this work in any way, shape, or form? No, it's two kind of clashing patterns. I do think. Yeah, just gotta put this back in. Although I might want to leave that one specifically alone because. Admittedly, that looks a little wrong because of. Maybe it's like. Set completely into the stones. Oh, I see. Because it wouldn't have been. I mean, that could still work. I see now where it's like weird. Maybe re-raise it up one. How tall is it? 3? What is it here? That would actually look alright. Then water should go there. Alright, so water needs to go. What is happening? Okay. I guess there's glass. Oh, it's okay. I see what's happening. Should be able to add a glass pane there. So we want it in this space. Right there. Maybe here. And that will make the horse. Oh, the horsey fountain kind of looks weird if it's not surrounded by water. Maybe there's a world where like this comes around. Did not think about that. Just kind of loving this idea less and less. First off, this looks terrible. Have it like that. Okay, I think that looks good. I do wish there was a little bit more here. Maybe, can I put the Primarina statue here and it makes sense? no, because like it's just not structurally sound enough. So just don't think it works, unfortunately. I do think it would be cool. I think it looks decent. Gyarados' head is a little bit small there, or like the fountain is a little bit small there, but still thinks it looks alright. Can I destroy this and it not have any major repercussions? Yes. Yes, I can. Most definitely. This will not exist. Okay, and then I think it's not like quite as grand as I was hoping. Is there a world where like that would look weird. I think a lot of it is that I just don't know how to build an arch, and it looked good. I think that kind of takes away the heart shape. Okay, not what I wanted to do. Of course. Yeah, I think that could on the other side. Now it almost feels like the Gyarados should be higher. It's like, it's fine. It just doesn't really look like an arch. I mean, it's fine as a gateway. Huh. Maybe double up. Let's try it. That's good. Maybe there's a world where like I double send it, so like I don't know. Let's try it. Or is there a world where like does it even bring it out? I don't know that it'll look too much more like an arch. But if we layered it, so like not anything Hey, Sweepy, how's it going? Yeah, just in time, because I also about done for tonight. I just cannot figure out how to make an arch. No. No, I'm in Bubbly Basin. It's just like all the way down. Like that area right there is where the main basin is. How? Ugh. How do people make arches, man? Maybe. Okay. I think, though I like the bench into... Yeah, this DLC is addictive. I think maybe... Yeah, I also wish the arch pieces were customizable, like the whatchamacallit? The custom ones? I don't know. The prefab arches. Okay, so I think maybe this. Maybe just straight up this. Yeah, I would love it if they would just make it paintable. That's all, that's all we're asking. Or maybe this. Okay, I don't hate that terribly. Still not right though. Maybe it needs like a flat. You know what? You got a point. Wait, okay. Maybe I need to connect the actual block. No. That was, well, maybe it's because of this. No, it's not because of that. I'm gonna have to look up how Minecraft does. Yeah, it's supposed to be the Cerulean Gym. This is like from Fire Red, the little walkway you'd get to go to Misty, and with a diving board and some bleachers and a roof. And then there's that little design back there. I don't know. I think it came out nice. It's supposed to like be that Greco-Roman style. Thank you. I've been trying for like the last 2-ish hours to make like a grand arch. Like this works well enough as an entranceway, but I wanted to have more of that arch appeal, and I think that's just difficult. Okay, maybe. Though I like the benches and the stairs, like the sleek steps. I think that may be what's messing me up. Oh, no, that's actually really smart. Shoot. Should have deleted all that. Well, actually, I think I would have needed to anyway, because it wasn't online. It was online, wasn't it? Okay, okay. No, that's actually really smart. I don't mean to say actually, like, it's amazing you came up with a good idea. I just mean, I'm mad I didn't come up with it. All right, so that would be... Yeah. Oh, framing. Oh, framing. You're so right. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay. So... Okay. And then I do have to be kind of careful here because I can't delete some of the glass in order for it to have the right effect. Actually, I think I can destroy this. I just have to add... What do we want? Probably marble. I just have to add marble here and here. Hopefully this doesn't get rid of it. Oh, it doesn't. It's so much more weird, though. So I guess... Okay. Maybe... Huh. Weird. Okay. Whatever. So... That should be fine as like one, and the rest can be the flat. So theoretically it would like maybe start here. Can I put one here? Yes. Can't put one here because of the glass. Can I? If I delete this glass. Okay, but then I should be able to add actually glass here. And it should stop it. Yeah. Okay. Now if that works, then technically this should work too. Yeah. Which means also, I don't know, that's fine. Fine with that. Okay. So then maybe... Okay. I do think it needs a top here. So either this... No, sorry. Oh, because the glass is there, that won't be able to go there. somewhere else I could put that glass that it wouldn't freak out. No, it would have to. Oh wait. Is there? Well, no. Maybe it starts up here. I don't love the way the glass makes that, like, it looks weird. Ah. Okay. I put it back there and it'll look less weird. No, it'll look just as weird. Excellent. I mean, actually, does that... It is a bit strange because of the way that... I don't know. From a distance, it could look fine. But then I'm thinking, okay, actually... Oh wait, another bench is supposed to go here. So... Stairs will go here, the actual bench will go here. Never would have thought to do the glass that way. Yeah. I've been fooling around with the glass and water mechanics for a little bit today, and it's a pain. Let me tell you. I don't love the awkward space here. I really wish I didn't take up the whole block. Yeah, it is. Maybe I can drop it down one, this water. Would that work? So... What happens if I place it here? So here's what's causing the issues. I drop it here. And then... So I know I can't place... that... If I do it like that... Then I can't place this final block, which could be fine, actually. I don't know that I need this one. And then this would be glass. This would also be glass, but I can't do that one yet because I gotta attach it to something, I guess. Yeah, okay, so let's... Oh, I see that. Oh, okay, so this one can come down. Like that. That should be allowed, but it's not. Let's see. Try to sync the SSAM before the DLC came up, mess up the ocean water. Set the ground bottom seafloor, but the water's still messed up. Oh, I actually have a video on this. Is it just the top level that's messed up of your water? Or is it like the bottom down here? Okay. I'll try to do a little quick demo. But basically, I'll try to mess up some of my water here. Oh, that did mess it up a little bit, but... Yeah, the bottom is I think, a little bit more of a pain. But, like, let's say I did this. Yeah. So it's like this, and then maybe you did something like this to try to fix it. And so now you've got, like, 3 different levels of water going on. If you... I don't know if I've got a good piece for it. Bridge planks work the best if you can get some bridge planks, but I think sleek steps actually also work fine. You just want something that doesn't actually touch the surface, but bridge planks are best. You want to suck everything up until it's at least 2 levels. So like, see how if I come here, it's completely flat, and then all you're gonna do is take the sucked up water, and I'm pressing my L button right here, and once the L button pressed, I can raise the water level like this before I spit it out. You can see that if I left it at that level, it would be too tall. So I gotta put it down at that soft level, so I know that there's only 2, so it's gotta be that one. And all I'm gonna do is just kind of spread load it, and I'll start on the sides, but I won't adjust the water level if I just keep it like this. And the reason that bridge planks works is because you can place them on top, like these sleek steps, and it's not going to affect the water level like a regular block would, because that's what happens is that people go out with regular blocks, and then they kind of mess it up. And then because we now have the dive ability, if you come up here and hold L, you can kind of stand in place, and now I can come up and fill that in just like that. Yeah, you want to hold it down. Let me back up. What is happening? There's definitely hope. I believe in you. Alright, and then I think I think now I can add this. Yeah, okay. And that means that I should be able to get rid of this. Yes. The only thing is now I can't add one there, which does suck a little bit. I should be able to... Oh, wait. I think I want to do the same thing here so that I can... Well, that actually might not matter that much. Okay. As much as we can. And actually, what could look good instead of the... Is this? No. I don't like that. At least I don't think I like that. No, I don't like that. Can I do... Maybe it would look best if it was the patterned. I'm so like I can't ever decide. Yeah, I don't think I dislike the gold in the back. I just need to figure out how to get this water level to be down there, maybe. So if it started here... Ugh. Water levels... Oh, no. The water levels in this game are frustrating. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. So I think this one is what's keeping that in. Yeah. So... How can I... Oh, okay, so... I want this one to come out. At the bottom, maybe? The other thing about water and glass is it makes it impossible to see. Can I just add it here? No. Since... No. Stupid. Okay. Should be able to... Wait, how about that? That is true. That is so true. Yeah, the drowning... Oi. I could write a novel. That was so terrible. Okay, can I should be able to delete this one and this one. And this one. So that at the very least I can do this. Oh boy. Oh boy. What? How did this happen? You know, okay, hold on. I swear this one I just did like this. Okay, where did I mess up here? So it was working. To where this middle part did not have water coming down it. Where? Okay. So, okay, because this no longer works either. No, oh boy. Okay. Right. Wondrous. I like the middle one. The problem with it is that I was kind of wanting it to be an entranceway. Well, hold on. Well, no. I was gonna say I could put like a smaller gate below to kind of make sure the when you walk through it's open, but that doesn't work either because then it's just like it wouldn't be like connected to anything. No. Okay. Nope. Okay. I think maybe this. Yeah, maybe. So like something here as like the entryway. The problem is, yeah, it's just it wouldn't be connected to anything. So even if I did like an archway here, right? Like then it kind of looks weird when you compare it to the rest of the build, so to speak. So now that I'm looking at it, I might have to figure out the water separately and make it just look good. Because like that was bothering me. Did I just glitch it out there? that there. There's a block there. Oh boy. Okay. So now that I've got... Okay, so maybe like this. I think it needs like the top portion of the arch in order for it to like look more. I'm trying to only look at like the half of it so that because I know that if I can nail one half of it, that I can build the other half just fine. The two problems I'm having right now is that it doesn't still not archy enough, and also this background pattern really clashes with this stone. Maybe putting a divider. So where do I put those on top? Wait, wrong spot. Just gonna have to. Okay, so maybe now instead of this and this. It's too deep. Okay. I don't hate that. I think I actually okay. Wait. Why does it? Oh, I see what's happened. Okay. It almost needs to well. Let's try extending this one by one. I don't know if I need them to be even, because the problem is if I do them completely even. Okay. That's kind of growing on me. I do think probably extend this by one as well. Is there a world? All right, I'm gonna Yeah. I do almost want this to be one taller because I don't like how these two meet. If I did this one lower, I think. No. Alright, I'm gonna try it. I can't really be too picky with this. This is why builds take me forever. I could have built so much more, but I just like... Now they're all 3 long. Oh, actually, no. It was better as 2. Definitely better as 2. Yeah, this might be fine. Maybe it's just this block then that needs to change, like that interim block. Or maybe, wait, could it, I don't know if this will look right or not. Come on. I think we also need to put... I'm not sold on that. Yeah. It's too, like, sticky. I don't have a better way to describe that. Okay, well, maybe... Okay, I actually have one. This might work. This might work. We do that, and then... My first thought is just to double pillar it up. So if there were like some depth to it. That, and then I would need these as well. No, because then this is kind of weird. Yeah, it took me 400 hours just to do Withered Wasteland, and my other areas are complete trash. I mean, this one is complete trash besides this one building. It's taking me honestly too long to figure out stuff like this. You don't even know, like, to figure out the pillar design took me forever. And I feel like pillars are less complicated than arches. Maybe this. Could this work? Wait. Wait. All right, hold on now. Yeah, that's the plan. All like a neo-Greco-Roman style. Okay. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Do I have any on me? I don't. I think that looks good. I think I'm gonna keep it there. Wait, do I? I don't know. Now I'm thinking, do I bring the benches out to match or to be there? But I think maybe the depth, like the change of depth, is actually good. I think that looks good. I don't want to. There's one thing I do want to try though, but I need to go get grass for it. Like you're about to see. This is my bubbly basin. It's just like all this is like framing and figuring out like the depths of stuff and like plans. And then I built this up a little bit. And then like I felt bad because it kept raining and I had Smearu on this 2-block piece of island. So I built him a little shack. That is all I've done in Bubbly Basin. All right, let's. Oh, I don't have any of the. I don't have any pink grass. Wait, do I have any pink grass in here? Or anywhere else? Might have some in check. I have already done a Withered Wastelands tour on the channel. Oh, I do have some pink grass. Let's go see how that looks. But I don't mind stopping by and showing you, because I'm about to wrap up here anyway. Okay. So I think he'll probably look. Wait. That's wrong. Blue. Alright, that kind of looks good, though. I didn't think about that, but that kind of looks good. So I like the blue flower top, but also I have a feeling I'll like this a lot. Yeah, I do. I do like that a lot. And now that matches the back as well. Okay. And it feels a lot more grand, archy. Although now I have to test this. So now if I add this, is that? No. I'm still not sold on that this back pattern. I might test out a few different things, but I think let's try this. It's got some similar color schemes going on. It's just like a little bit off. I don't know how to describe that. How about this? Dang it. Where? Nope. kind of gets lost in the sleek steps a bit. I don't hate it. Don't love it. Oh, now that's a good looking arch. Yeah. Yeah, I like that best, I think. Spend too much time underground? What do you mean? Like you dug out like a hole or something? All right, I'm gonna copy this arch onto that side. Look at the difference here. This is where I started. I was like, oh, this is gonna look okay. Start from the top. I think I like this the best. I think there's also a world where if I went like Neo with it, I could do this. Might switch that back to the other one though. Which that also doesn't look. Actually, it does look bad because it kind of contrasts bad against that block. I think it's good. I do think I still need to kind of figure out more of the centerpiece, and obviously now the water mechanics are going to be a little bit different, but I think I can figure it out. Okay. I'll do. I mean, yeah, you can check the one out on the page. I made a railway system connect. Oh, I still haven't. You know what I haven't done at all really is messed with any type of rail system. I should, because I should. It makes getting to the workplace. Oh man, because it would make getting to wherever it is I'm going to be working a ton easier if I just connected my workstation to a railway. Save a ton of time, I bet. All right, Withered Wastelands. I'll start the tour like kind of how I went through the video. But I don't know if you've ever played the original Pokemon games. The idea was to have it kind of look and feel like the Fire Red Fuchsia City. So I did all of this. So like when you get into Fuchsia, or when you leave Fuchsia City by sea, you kind of got this rocky outcroppings on both sides. I did this before the DLC, so that took forever, including all like this grass and stuff. Every bit of this was before the DLC. You can see why there's not grass past that. But then there was some beach landscaping. And then, like, in the games, you can't go up the left side, but you can go up the right, but you can come down the left side if you wanted to. So I kind of wanted to keep that integrity, and so that's the Pokemon Center. You could get there by going this way, but then I kind of terraformed this beach. This is where the rocket ship is in the game, but I took that down. I didn't get rid of everything here, so if you like you come down here, this is where the rocket thing was. It took forever to dig out, and I left all this intact because it was like there's kind of no reason not to. I didn't have any plans for it. I didn't change it I didn't change it any. It's still like pretty much exactly the same. Where's the hole? Yeah, I did some terraforming to like kind of make it still look natural. or natural-ish. And then as you come over here, it's like the first bridge. And this is like a little, I don't know, like a little water wheel shed. And it's not a real house because I didn't attach it. Like, this isn't doors. This is 2 hatch windows together. But it's a little, I don't know. No one ever comes over here. It's too far away from the Pokemon Center. But then this is pretty much the edge of, like, this is the edge of the map right here. And then you can kind of see that out that way. But if you were to come up here, there's kind of a tunnel, and then you get into like this area, which is like the kind of the spooky hotel crater thing. You can kind of see that I built it up around here. This is kind of empty when you start, but I don't know. The terraforming took a while here, but I like how the crater came out. And then this is like a, I don't know, like a haunted hotel. It's just like there's nothing in here. I kept it pretty minimalistic and plain, but then the fog starts showing up. So like, that's kind of why I had it like this. And then just kind of some trash. And then like the cobwebs and stuff, little graveyard, little tree. And then to kind of like make it look like ghosts, and some stuff floating back here. But it's not the build itself was not that complicated. It just cost a lot of materials. The thing that you're kind of about to see is the terraforming, which did take a while, and a lot of trees. There's like 1,600 something trees. It's kind of a terrible amount. But then if you were to come down here, this is this kind of trail back here. Yeah, and they like, I put so many that you can't. When I place new trees, it says there's no point in placing more of these, but also it does make they will pop in and out. That's fine. But this is the waterfalls I built back here. Pretty, I like it. And then this is the gate to get to, I believe, Bleak Beach. This is the Bleak Beach gate. To give you some sense of where we are. The river goes that way. That's where we looked up from the little shed back there. And I'm going to actually get these ripples because I still need recipes. Or poke metal ingots, it's fine too, I guess. Okay. Let's see. Small bridge goes into town. And the town is, again, supposed to kind of be structured like the original Fuchsia City. So these two houses are kind of the same in that, like, you walk in here, and this is the Fisherman Guru's house. He's got a pond in his backyard. I added the Zen garden. I think it came out, pretty nice. I'm pretty proud of this one, the laundry. I think it came out looking natural-ish. And then this is like a theater. I put a little trap door because, like, maybe that's where the effects come from. I don't know. And then this would be like an off-stage area. And then there's like a dressing room back here. Pokemon can get ready and whatnot. And then this is the house. Arceus, which was not good. I don't remember the others much. It's been so long. No worries. And then this is in the games. There's the only reason the shiny teeth are in here is in the games. The place where you end up putting the shiny teeth is in this house. Cool. To the backyard. We'll come back through this area. but I made this bridge, which is one of my, I think, I don't know. This is one of the things that, like, similar to the arch, took me forever to figure out, how it was gonna look, but I think it came out pretty decent. And then this is, oh, thanks. This is like I wanted this to feel like a mountain trail, but also like one of those trails that you take, like you see in Japan, or I think mostly Japan, to get to like a shrine or something. But if you take the wooden path instead of the stone path, although this one uses stones too, then you'll come to like sort of a speakeasy area, or at least I wanted it to feel a little bit speakeasy-ish. But then you walk in here, and there's like a changing room, and I put the sauna back here because as you get back, again, we get some of the clouds. Because I put the path all the way here, sometimes Chef Dente will come out here. That's the only Pokemon I've ever really found out here, but maybe others come. I don't know. I don't visit the Withered Wasteland too much anymore. Then I thought that would be like a massage table or something. Oh yeah, and back here, the view from here I think is pretty decent, but I do think it gets better. This is the gate to the Sparkling Skylands that I haven't unlocked yet because there's some boxes in the way in Sparkling Skylands. If you come up here, and I replaced most of the grass in Withered Wasteland, if not all of it, with the alpine grass because I like it better. But people are like, why didn't you just make this in Rocky Ridges? And you know what? Maybe I should have. But anyway, you come up here. How long did it take? I mean, the whole build itself is about 400 hours, maybe a little bit longer. So I don't know. Oh yeah, the view from up here I think is probably the best. A little bit. Get all the trees and stuff. Actually, I take it back. I'll show you a view that's my favorite. And then there's like this little shrine, which I think came out great. And then if you come back here, there's a trap door that if you drop down, I made like a, I don't know, like a hidden waterfall slash fancy area. I don't have a better word for it. It's like a cave of wonder. But yeah, the trees took a while. The favorite view was actually and I took a screenshot of this one. Is like from here, this, like looking back. So if I like grab the camera, hide the guide, and like come back here, I think I like this view from like this back porch. I think overall it's just like peaceful and captures the intent of the area pretty well. The only thing I wish is that it had the waterfall in it, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. Oh yeah, so then if we were to come back down the mountain the normal way, which we didn't, but if we were to have, we would get into like this path, and we'd come to this well, which, like any good JRPG, if you go down the well, you get a good surprise or something like that. So this is, for context, this is where it is. Originally, I didn't move it at all, so all of this is original, and then like you can still go down there and explore or whatever, and it's the same. Come back out the well, and then this is kind of like not a hidden door per se, but like you don't have to open the curtains, which I kind of like. I didn't terraform this too much. Like this is all, this is like the Onyx tunnel, pretty much. There's some water that comes back through here, but this is the area no Pokemon really go into. because it's too far away from the Pokemon Center. There's nothing for them to really do here. But this is the gate to go to Rocky Ridges. And then this is kind of, it's a kid's game, you know, so I don't feel comfortable saying it's a red light district, but there's red lights and it's a district. So, but like, you know, this is where, you know, you might buy your cannons, or you might buy your Team Rocket sign, little like speakeasy library type thing. And then over here is like the tea house, you know, there's some, get some tea over here. Oh no. I did make this all on... I think I made this before the update also. So... I actually did not realize that it did this, though. I think that's post-update. Anyway. And then if you come up here, it's like a little game hall. I don't know. People could play, I guess, shogi or something. But I like the little river here. Little red light districts. Yeah, I think this area naturally kind of fits into a sauna too. I like, if there was still room to kind of put another sauna, I think I would have done that. This is just a Pokemart, but it's like I just built around the Pokemart so that it's like an actual building. Because the Pokemart was like weirdly small here. You can enter it, and I also renovated the inside of the Pokemart so that it still it has the same theme. And then there's a little bench out here. There's the Persian's habitat. Little pond. Not a lot of people come out here. Oh, cool. If we come up here, and there's like a little tiny mine. I think this is the tunnel to get to the other side / area. And so, like, so when by the way, when I terraform, I don't fill everything in. So if we were to just, you know, come in here, and this is what this is the area that is right now, you know, there's a mountain on top of us, but this is the area that, like, you get I don't know, there's windmills over here, there's like vending machines and stuff. The gate goes up that way. I think there's a little bit left of that too. Something like that. But oh yeah. This is where a lot of people put their elevator. Yeah, I had to raise everything up because it just, you know, it didn't look right otherwise. I think I'm supposed to be giving a tour of this island to some YouTuber this week. Hopefully it goes well. And if we come up here, there's another little path. It's where you have your treehouse, and the entrance to my workshop's right there in the hole to the... Oh, that's a cool entrance, though. This is probably one of my favorite parts. It's like a little farmhouse for Excadrill and Drillbur, and then there's like a little graveyard in the back as soon as it gets like foggy and spooky. But then this is a terraced rice field, and let me tell you, this part took the most time. Easily. You can only have around 1,200 vegetables. I didn't know this at the time, so I started building with the rice plants. and I ran out of room. Because like as soon as I got like here, I was like, you can't place any more of these or whatever. So then I had to place these, which are leafy plants, which you can 3D print. These, the vegetables, cost, I think it's either 1 or 2 rare Pokemetal a piece. So somewhere in the ballpark of 2,000-ish rare Pokemetal was what this farm cost. Yeah. Oh, it's so much Pokemetal. It was almost a relief when I got down here, because these only cost, I think, 1 regular Pokemetal a piece, which is still a lot of Pokemetal, but it's like, since I had collected the 2,000 rare Pokemetal, I had a lot of regular. That is probably the part that took me the most time. But I still like how this little farmhouse came out. And then, if we go back this way, a little bridge. This is the area to get to Pallet Town. And I just kind of made a little, I don't know, a country road type of thing. This wasn't in the video. I built Hoppip, a little Hoppip and Skiploom, a habitat because they were not happy over here. So it just wasn't. Yeah, didn't have the video because I think that some habitats just generally look weird. This is the marketplace. I wanted it to feel like there's a bunch of different shops, and so like, you know, now Pokemon will be like, do you want to have a look all throughout here? And part of that is because I hid, you can't see it underneath the ground we're at. Underneath the ground where we're at, there is hidden cash registers so that the Pokemon that want to sell stuff can do it, but they do it where it looks like there's a natural shop. So like, see, she's asking if I found anything interesting, even though technically this doesn't look like a cashier register, which was pretty hard to figure out. But also, thank you. Thank you. This is the big restaurant in the middle of the market district. And this is also Chef Dente's home. I really like how these turned out. These, like the open pots and stuff. And like, this is Chef Dente's actual habitat. And then like, some dining area. This was an original build. This is like a, I don't know what you call them, but it's like a, I don't know, like a fortune teller's cart, maybe? I don't know. I think it came out pretty good. This is Professor Tankruff's actual habitat, but which is some extra stuff around. Storage. Poster wall. This is like a mail, I don't know, like a mail station. And then if we come up here, Pokemon Center. I did have to raise this, so contextually, the Pokemon Center, I think, is like here-ish when you start Withered Wasteland. So I had to raise it up to here. And I raised it up to here because of the beach, because I had to make the beach look presentable. And then this is my house. Nothing fancy, just a house. Ninetales is in here because I like Ninetales. I'm gonna move Arcanine in here later too. Little alleyway. Spinarak and Ariados' house. Just going crazy with that. They never clean up after themselves. This is like a little, oh, I built this after, mostly from the games, like from the game inspiration, because Like they just felt like some of the Pokemon that are going to be in the gym felt like they belonged, and then like poison types, because it's Fuchsia City, felt like they belonged. And then if they felt like they had, I don't know, an East Asian inspired theme, then they would come here. This is Oru's house. I made it after the video because he complained. And then also because it has the new doors and I like them. This is, or like it's like Fuchsia City is technically a ninja village. So like I moved the ninja Pokemon out here as well. Like the Greninja line and the Rowlet line. But this is like a little ninja village thing built into the cliffside. I think it turned out pretty good. But it's like intentionally got no railings. Come up here. It's a little, I don't know. I wanted this to kind of remain simple. Got a view of the ocean. And if you kind of look back, you got a view of everything from back here. And then get to the castle. The castle has a few parts to it. So the koi pond, I think, turned out pretty good, as well as the bonsai tree. It took a little bit of figuring out. I added these new items recently. The gold balls. I don't know what they're called. Party balls? That sounds wrong. Little shrine here. Not to anything specific, just some flowers. But I thought it looked nice. Little sit area for the koi pond. Little gazebo. This is Espeon's home. It felt right to have a cat have this as its home. The Hitmonchan family is from here. It's like they start in the Withered Wasteland, so I thought it was only right to bring them back. So I gave them a little rooftop gym as well. And I think this one turned out pretty good. The inside of the gym is nothing spectacular because, again, I was going off of game inspiration. In the game, there's an invisible wall that the player bumps into, so you have to like work your way around to find, not to find, but to get to the gym leader. And that's this area right here. And then this is the gym leader uses poison Pokemon, but notably Wheezing, Coughing, and Muck. And so I made this their home, but this was too spacious and clean to be their home, so I made this their home. Just like a little storage closet, which has, you know, it's just got a bunch of trash, and also I kept some of the original brick from the Withered Wasteland in here because I thought it was a nice homage. But then if you like come down here, this is my main storage for the area, because like when I started the build, I had a very small storage area, but by the end of the build, it was like, I better just go ahead and expand this thing into a full-blown storage area, which is what I intend to do with Bubbly Basin as well, because like the more you terraform and the more you like the more you build in an area, the more you're just gonna need stuff. So orange May. Oh yeah, May or Gato. Build a Torii Gate in their Bubbly Basin. It looks super good next to your Pallet Town entrance from that overlook, dude. Trying to think. I saw that video, the one that's like right on the water, and has like a very open palette. Yeah, that had a very serene Studio Ghibli type feel, for sure. Oh no, I did not want to do that. Oh well. Yeah. Hers looked. Oh yeah, because you could walk on the glass. Oh, so good. I inspire to be like them. Do I have any? No, I don't. Okay, that's just gonna have to stay like that. This was my first attempt at something like a Torii Gate. I didn't nail it, but you know, live and you learn. And then I think maybe if I was to do like a similar Torii Gate thing, I think it would be out this way, maybe. This way or over that. Like the thing is like with this one, I definitely wanted to feel really simple. But that anyway, that's the whole build. It's the Withered Wasteland. Took a while. I think with the way that I build the towns too is I want them to feel very open and connected. Yeah. Like you're saying, to stick to one palette / theme throughout the build. Yeah, I think I like it like that just because it makes the whole town feel, I don't know, interconnected. And like completely distinct buildings. I think if you were doing like a city, it would make sense to have like some eclectic mixes, because then you could have like, you could have your downtown, which would look distinctly different from the uptown in both architecture and style and stuff like that. But yeah, this is it. It is 2 a.m. where I live though, so I'm gonna head to bed because I've got to get to work tomorrow morning. Oh, I forgot about this. Oh, I meant to fly over there, but I didn't have PP. This is one of my favorites. It's also one of the Pokemon's favorite spots. They'll just nap up here. But I built a little rooftop cafe that, if you sit at, has a pretty decent view of the mountains. But anywho, that is gonna do it for me. Thanks everybody that came out. Thank you, Sweet Pea Personal. You guys are great. Have a great rest of the night.